So basically the tech industry is divided into various segments. The first one comes with Apple, who want to differentiate between a laptop and an iPad, whereas there is Microsoft trying to combine laptops and tablets, and then comes this category, phablets. Though I'm not a very big fan of phablets, but this phone really made me bat my eye. Hi guys, this is Ayush from Tech India, and in this video, let's review the successor of the largely popular Desire 816. The HTC Desire 820 is a big phone. Let's talk about the design and the build quality. This phone is made out of plastic or polycarbonate to be precise. You have 5.5 inches HD LCD display to the front, about which I will talk later in this video. Though the phone is made out of plastic, it feels sturdy. One complaint I have here is that this glossy plastic is slippery. It would have been better if they provided a soft touch back so that it was pretty easy to hold this gigantic phone. To the right you have the power button and the volume rockers. To the back you have the HTC logo in blue and the 13 megapixel camera with LED flash. To the left is a flap which houses three things: 2 nano SIM card slots and a micro SD card slot, which can offer expansion up to 128GB to the so-called slow 16GB. I'm calling it so-called low because you only get around 8GB for your use, which is kind of frustrating. To the front top you have an 8 megapixel front camera, which I will talk about just in a minute. And then you have the legendary boom sound speakers. These in the whole package are one of my favorite things in this phone. They rock, like seriously, they are just awesome. These are the same drivers which you are getting in the M7 and not the M8, but still they are great. Every vocal from the interior of the speaker sounds so much better than other phones available out there. It's not very loud, but it offers top-notch quality. This phone comes in various colors, but the one I have here is a triple tone blue color, which truly suits my taste. Now the phone packs the new Snapdragon 615 64-bit octa-core processor, which houses 4 cores of 1.5 GHz Cortex A53 and 4 cores of 1 GHz Cortex A53, and this thing is a complete beast. It is coupled with Adreno 405 GPU, and you throw anything at it, it can handle it flawlessly. The benchmarks are also pretty good. The phone packs in 2GB of RAM, which is sufficient for multitasking. This phone runs on Android 4.4.4 KitKat with Zen 6 UI on top of it. No lags at all, whether it is multitasking or gaming. You can get constant 60 frames per second in Nina benchmark, and the frame rates don't drop even while playing high-end games. The one issue I'm having is that the phone heats up a little bit near the camera, which becomes really frustrating at times. The front 720p HD panel is not much to talk about. It is 5.5 inches in size. HTC is lacking here a big time. I was really expecting HTC to put in a 1080p display for such a big screen, and the worst part is they didn't. The resolution is 1280x720p, which gives it a pixel density of about 267 pixels per inch. Colors are accurate and saturated. The display can get real bright sometimes, plus outer visibility is also good, but it lacks that crisp feel. This display has a lot of potential, but what stops it is the low resolution. To the back you have a 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash. It is good. You can't expect much from this camera, it is uncertain. Sometimes you get the perfect balance of exposure as well as white balance, but sometimes it clicks drastically bad shots. Low light performance is also decent, photos are crisp, and there are loads of details, but still there are better cameras out there. To the front you have a beastly 8 megapixel camera. That sounds great, right? So basically each and every assumption is wrong. This 8 megapixel camera still lacks in clarity. I mean, what the heck HTC is doing? Even the 5 megapixel camera of the M8 is better. Yes, no doubt it is way better than other 2 megapixel offerings, but still that 8 megapixel tag just seemed to be a media blooper. Well, the camera app is well polished, hats off to HTC for that. It totally depends upon you, whether you open up all the options and make it work your way or just simply use the auto mode. It depends upon your knowledge about the cameras. Both cameras can shoot 1080p videos at 30 frames per second, and the video quality is nice. You can set custom cameras, which basically saves your settings. The software is Android 4.4.4 with Zen 6 UI with features like Eye Experience, Blink Feed and more. I wish it ran stock Android, but still, Zen is still at the top for my best custom UI list. One very little thing I noticed was that the file manager app from HTC lags a lot. I mean, it's kinda slow, the animations are faded and it's overall kinda slow. But this can be easily fixed with a software upgrade. Let's talk about the battery. I've been using this phone as my daily driver for the past week, and honestly the battery's life is good. And that good may turn into average because for my next statement, I divide my test into two portions. One where I tested the battery normally, and then in the other portion I basically tortured it to full extent. In the first category I didn't play much games nor watched any video. I just checked WhatsApp and read my mails, and the battery life was pretty damn good. That's why I mentioned it good. But the main part comes in here. It lasted for a day and a half for this usage. But when I used this extensively, like when I was playing games and I was testing all the horsepower, I had to plug the charger in evenings. So overall, when you consider the high amount of use, the battery life is kind of average. HTC Desire A20 is a complete package. Despite the low resolution the screen, it is a great phone. So what should be the price? $330? Okay, $350? No, it's $420 off contract in India. This phone has loads of potential, but seeing the price tag in this competitive world, it's kind of hard for it to succeed as much. I'm not saying don't go for it, you just have to wait for the price to come down. You just have to hit and strike the iron when it is hot, and then around $382, which is around 22,000 Indian rupees, this will become the perfect buy. You can read the full review on my new website www.ayushwadhwa.com, which will go live soon. So if you like this video and my effort, please be sure to like this video down below. Comment down below if you have any queries regarding this video or my channel or any tech video out there or any general tech query, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel because it really helps a lot. If you want to pick this phone up, I'll drop a link for the Flipkart down below, and please use my link because it really helps the channel. Thanks for watching this video as always. Peace.